So last week I tried to do this video, right? By the way, it's 4:34 in the morning, and it's just more sleepless nights slash early mornings. Haven't been to bed yet, so why not talk to you guys in YouTube land? Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, so as you all know, me and the guy that you've seen in a couple of my videos, we broke up, right? I know y'all saw the breakup video, right? Yeah, so well, breakup videos, the series of videos. So, as you know, my dad was sick, and he came down here, just to comfort me and stuff, and whatever. That was it. Still, but, still distant, still like, okay, we're gonna be friends. But, when he was down here, we kind of came to a conclusion about our relationship. We're just gonna be friends. And we're not gonna get back together for like a couple of years. So he said, he was like, I don't want to make no promises, and I don't want to make no promises we're gonna be together, and we not, it not happen. So he was like, he doesn't know, basically. And I'm like, how do you say that you love someone and you don't know whether you're gonna get back with them? That was my argument. But anyway, so all of that shit had to been bullshit, because I just don't get it. So let's fast forward to, okay, I had to get all my shit from Atlanta, because I decided to come back home and try to help take care of my family situation and all of that. So, and plus, I ain't had nobody to help me pay the bills there anyway, because he dipped out on me, whatever. So, the time that we were up there, and plus, my mother had asked him to help move my sister back to school, because my sister goes to college there, and she needed help moving her stuff back. So she asked my ex to help my sister move, which was so weird, because whoa. Every time, I know I've done this on my videos, but this eye is way bigger than this eye. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so yeah. Get back on track, Brittany. What the fuck? Okay. So yeah. My ex and my mother text. It's so weird. Like, they text each other, and it's just so weird to me. Like, and my mother's always asking about him. Like, if she didn't ask every day, and she'll skip 2 days, and then she'll ask, so what's I'm not gonna say his name, but what's such and such up to, and what's he doing, and how does he like his new job, and like, what? Are you serious? All the time, yo, all the time. So. And they just text and they have conversations, and it's just so freaking weird. Anyway, so while we were in the A and helping my sister move in and moving out of my apartment in Atlanta, some things happened. And like, when you're with someone and the love is real, the love is real. Once you really love somebody, like this is what I believe about love. When people break up and they don't get back together, that means they weren't meant to be together. And although the love could have been real, it wasn't no mutual real love. Like, love is powerful. Love is deep. Love is some serious shit. And there is something called a soulmate. Like, seriously, man, there's something called a soulmate. If you didn't know. If you didn't know. Um, so, yeah, my ex and my mother text. It's so weird. Like, they text each other, and it's just so weird to me. Like, and my mother's always asking about him. Like, if you didn't know. If you didn't know. there's something called a soulmate. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, I loved him and he was my soulmate." But no, if you all have, even if one of you is heartbroken, I mean, even if what am I trying to say? If one of you is heartbroken and the other one isn't, or I mean, of course y'all, excuse me, are both gonna be sad, but someone was deeper in their relationship than the other, you know, and it just wasn't that. It wasn't that type of bond. Like it just wasn't supposed to be. Because I'm a strong believer. Once you are in love with someone, like there's no stopping that love. Like especially, no, only if it's mutual, not especially, but only if it's mutual, there's no stopping it. Like, there's no stopping it. My skin looks really bad today. Like, what the hell? Probably because I was squeezing all the blackheads out. Sorry, TMI, I know. Um, so yeah, like, real shit though. Like, if the love is mutual, it's gonna be strong. Just like, I was in love with one of my exes, like, deeply. Not deeply, not deeper than I'm in love with this current dude, but when we broke up, I was sad, of course, but he didn't love me. He always told me that he loved me. He always was like, "I'm gonna marry you one day," and this and the other. But that was just bullshit. A man could say he gonna marry you all day, but it's if he actually does it, is if he's serious about it, and a man can even say that he loves you all day. That don't mean he really loves you. Um, but yeah, excuse me. But yeah, like even like I've had a dude that was in love with me, and I didn't love him at all. Like I told him that I loved him, but I didn't. It's some scary shit. And what the fuck? Something weird is on TV. Okay, so um, sorry. Okay, so yeah, I told him I love him, and he was about to kill himself and everything over me, and just so depressed, crying, everything. And I was like, we can be friends. Like I still care for him, but I didn't love him. I wasn't into him. I wasn't attracted to him like that. It was just a lot of things, like And yeah, it is what it is. Like he probably thought I was his soulmate, but obviously I'm not because I don't feel the same for you. So like when we say that, when people break up, it's not always over with, and it doesn't mean that they should not get back together no matter what happens. Because if the love is real, it's gonna stay. So yeah, but yeah, back to what I was saying about Atlanta. Like things happen. Like the drive up there, first of all, was crazy, fun, crazy. Just like it was just like no pressure. Like it was just cool and kicking it. Cause at the time, and still are, we were just under the pressure. Okay, we cool, we friends. It is what it is. So it just took down all the stress, and we had an understanding. So after breakup, there was nothing else to talk about. We friends now. We broken up. We're not together. In a discussion, in the story. So I'm so upset that my skin looks so bad. Um. So um. What the fuck was I about to say? um. Yeah. So on the way down there, like we were singing and we were talking, like we were just talking deep conversations about everything, and singing old love songs and singing songs. Period, just vibing the whole five. Let's see, yeah, the whole 5 hour drive to Atlanta, yo, like just kicking it, vibing, dude. And my sister in the back seat, she knocked out or had her little headphones on watching the DVD. And so it was just kicking it cool and vibing, dude. It was so cool. So when we got there, he had this little attitude about something because I had posted on Facebook. I had a blast driving down the road with my sister and my homie at his name, and he was like, "Why you have to say that I was with you?" I don't know why he got upset. He claimed up and down the next morning that it wasn't nothing to it, and he was just being like that because he was sleepy, which he has a very bad attitude when he's sleepy and stuff, or trying to go to sleep or something of that nature. Extremely bad attitude. But I wasn't trying to hear that dude. Man, it was something up with it. It was either because you didn't want your baby mama to know. Ugh. Ugh. A lot of people don't know that he has a kid. Try to keep it hush hush. And or you don't want one of these little hoes to know. You feel me? So yeah. So when we're down there, it was just so cool, and we spent like one day just driving around Atlanta, just kicking it, just really trying to find two stores that would spend us all day trying to find, and we had the best time doing it. Like we were just cooling, yo. And then we had got a little work done packing up some stuff, and then we came back, and then we laid on the floor knocked out. I think that was after. That was after we went to Gladys Knight's Chicken and Waffles. And we laid on the floor next to each other. We actually kind of held each other a little bit. No, that wasn't that time. Well, no. Yeah, I was rubbed his back and I rubbed his feet. Yeah, I rubbed his back and I rubbed his feet. He was knocked out and I fell asleep. So, yeah, that night is when we were holding each other. Like, when we actually went to bed for the night, we were holding each other. It's kind of weird, but it was kind of like, I love you. You love me, we're not together, but we care about each other, and this is just what we do. It's just natural for us to do that, I guess, just to hold each other while we go to sleep or whatever. So everybody went their separate ways and stuff. He had a little attitude. His anger issues. We're not gonna speak on that, but so recently, he went through some, I guess, some aha light bulb moments, like I'm fucking up my life and this girl I can't lose. I think he came to that, because like I think he sees that I'm gonna be there for him no matter what, and I think he feels like he can't let go of something so good. And then the fact that, of course he still loves me, because you don't just up and fall out of love with someone. It just doesn't happen. You don't just like poof, love gone. Like it just doesn't happen. So that love is obviously still there. And then I think he got reminded of the person that I am. Those couple of days, because he was so rude and bitter to me for a couple of days after we came, like when I separated from the Atlanta deal trip thing, because I was going through the hard times with my family situation, and I need somebody to talk to. And he's like my only friend, like real shit. Like I don't have any female friends now. Like, we've all grown apart, gone our separate ways. And plus, I have a problem pushing people away and not getting close to people. It's been a problem my entire life. I try to work on it. But, yeah, it's work in progress. But I have no female friends now. And he is my only friend. Like, he's my only friend. And that I can talk to about things. So I tried to talk to him. I was crying. I was a mess, y'all. Like, I was a mess. I was crying, boo crying, and all that. And, he dodged me, yo. Like, he, like, blew me off. Like, I remember I was in the hospital crying and just doing the most, and had the worst time, like they had the worst day, and all I needed to do was talk to him. And 15 minutes into me, talking to him and spilling my guts and my feelings and emotions, his homie jumps in the car, and he was just like, "Let me call you back." Call me back? What the fuck? Seriously? So you can talk to your nigga and eat some food? What the fuck? Seriously? And I'm the one with the real problem. And then when we talked about it that night, he was like, I didn't want to be rude to him because he just hopped in the car. Dude, you tell him that that you need a moment, to just give you a moment. You need to have some privacy right quick. Or you get out the car and be like, hold on, bro. I need to talk to whoever on this phone about some important shit. And instead, you blow me off. Like, it's not right. And I told him, look, I was like, dude, I know I'm not your fucking girlfriend, but ain't there much difference between a friend and a girlfriend, a real friend and a girlfriend? The only difference is intimacy and love. You feel me? Intimacy and love, and that's it. That's the only difference. Intimacy and love. Like love in that way. I'm trying to remember exactly what I said. I think I said loving someone in a girlfriend boy type of way, in intimacy. And I was just like, dude, I still love you in that way, but fuck that, ain't what we talking about here. At the end of the day, I'm still your friend, and you supposed to be there for me. You feel me? And I was just like, he was like, yeah, you right, blah blah. I feel you, be blah blah, whatever. So then, I ain't talked to him for like 2 days. I ain't hit him up. And then he hit me up. He was like, oh my God, I'm so depressed. He was just like, I'm sad, I'm depressed, this and the other, and all this and all that. And, I just spoke to him on some real shit. I told him some real ass shit. I was just, keeping it real with him, being there for him, being a friend. He listened, he poured his heart out to me, and it's rare that this nigga opens up. It's rare, but he really opened up. And I was just telling some real ass shit. And then I went a couple of more days, after that night. I didn't really hit him up. I ain't call him, I ain't text him. I think he had text me. I didn't really just text back because it wasn't really nothing important to text back to. And it was a Saturday. I was downstairs kicking it with my mom and my daddy, chilling. And I came upstairs to get my phone just to make sure I hadn't missed any calls. Nigga, you talking about 3, 4, 5 missed calls plus 50 text messages. B, I'm sad, I need you, please, I need you, this, that, and the other. What the fuck? He was like, man, I just miss you so much, and I need you, and I'm sad, and I just miss you so much, and blah, blah, blah. Like, really, all you need to do is give these niggas space. Give these motherfuckers space, and just do you. Because that's what I've been doing. I've been doing me. Real shit. Like, doing me. I'm trying to get my workout on, trying to be healthy, trying to get my skin right. Y'all see all these little spots and stuff? Like, I got all these little spots, like, all over my body. And I got bad skin on my face from the acne scars and whatnot. And
excuse me, Firefox needs your attention.
Really, MacBook, really. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to get me together. I'm doing my little skincare. I be putting my little stuff, my little homemade mixture in my, where's my other stuff? In my little stuff, and my little other stuff all on my spots and stuff, my little imperfections and stuff. Trying to get me together, doing me, getting my mind right, all that. So if you just sit back and do you, your love will come back. Cause the nigga has come back. Nigga works third shift now. He works from 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night, through the night, and every break. This nigga calling, texting me and shit, so At first, he wouldn't even hit me up, but as soon as I step back and he understands some real ass shit and and let go of the bullshit, then he came back and he hitting me up every fucking 30. I mean, what they get, 10 minute, 15 minute, no, 10 minute breaks. Every 10 minute break he get on his little 30 minute break and shit, calling and shit, like talking about how much he loves me and this, that, and the other, and all that. The difference is now, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm 200 miles away from you, and I'm a single ass chick who's in love with a man who's 200 miles away, not living the single life. Because y'all know that I like to be free and spread my wings and liberate myself in certain ways. So now that I'm single, I'm not doing that. And yet I don't want to do that. No, I want to do it. But at the same time, it's just like I have this bond and this tie to this man that I'm so in love with. Like I've given him my body and have committed my body to him, and I've given him my mind and my heart. He can't have my soul, that's God's. But he got everything else. So I don't know. It is what it is. I'm proud if I had the opportunity to, be with somebody else. If this man was a billionaire, lavished me in all these exotic gifts and all this, I'd probably turn it down. Because money ain't shit if you miserable and you don't love or feel loved. Because gifts and money can't make you feel loved. So yeah, I'm just miserable every day. That's why I can't sleep at night, dude. I'm so used to this motherfucker holding me every night. I ain't slept. I ain't slept through the night since I've been home, and I've been home for like 2.5 months almost. And I ain't slept not one wink through the night. I go to bed around 6, 7 a.m. Real shit. Cause I'm so used to him holding me. And the sweetest thing is, the other day he told me, he was like, I don't know how much longer I can be away from you. Made my heart smile. Oh my God. Anyway, this is